Yo, welcome to the 22nd edition of the Transparency Podcast. I go by the name of Big O. I got my co-host here, Moody. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm good, man. Life is great. Good weather.
Oh, man, it's beautiful outside.
Good weather. It's been finally, you know what I mean? So life is good, man. I'm thankful God is great. You know what I mean?
God is great. Definitely,
sure.
Definitely, man. So today, we have an interesting topic. Wow. Like every week. So that's that was kind of like a moronic statement. But you know what I mean?
Statement. Wow, you're good with the big words today.
You know what I mean? Because I'm sitting there saying we always have interesting topics. Right?
Always.
Like, you know what I'm saying? This I don't know where I was getting at with that.
Hey, man. Every day, every topic, every episode, we're gonna give y'all something interesting. We're gonna give y'all something different, something, straight that's gonna help your body, mind, and soul. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure.
So this topic, we're gonna talk about the 3 P's. Purpose, passion, and profit.
Wow.
But what do we have coming up? Before we get into that, what do we have coming up at the Content Complex?
Man, we are going to continue building here the complex. If anyone doesn't know, you can make sure that y'all check us out on the website, www.contentcomplex.net. We have some photo shoots, of course, scheduled. We do those, daily. We also have some videos we're going to be shooting up this week as well. We also doing a reality show as well here. We got Global Streets Media. I got the episode of that. We about to drop that. Stay on the lookout for Global Streets Media. It's gonna be taking the world by storm. I'm telling you, viral. You know what I mean? We're gonna be doing some good stuff for Mother's Day weekend, man. We're gonna be trying to do a good open basically a celebration. We're gonna have the kids gonna be out. We're gonna have, snowball stand. Pop-up shop. We're going to make sure we have the, all the merchandise. Some vendors most likely going to be out here as well. We're trying to do that on Mother's Day weekend, which is the 8th. That's a good 2 weeks away, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 2 weeks away. 2 weeks
so
away.
We're going to be planning for that. So stay on the tune. Stay on, looking out for that. But yeah, man, we are going to do this season. May is going to be a good one, man. We're doing some really, really dope stuff. So make sure y'all follow us at the Content Complex on Instagram. The Facebook page, Content Complex. Make sure y'all like the Facebook page. And we're just going to continue to give y'all good content, man. We got videos up right now on the YouTube page. Of course, I shot my video here, which is, dope, called Do It Again. So check that out. If you haven't saw Do It Again, my videos, you can check that out on Chaz Moody Music YouTube page. So, yeah, man, just more and more content podcasts. Of course, more and more podcasts. I didn't tell you. We got the Real Therapist.
The Real Therapist. Okay, the Real Therapist.
She's coming here.
Sophia Cox, fire.
Sophia Cox and Dr. L are coming here. We're going to produce their podcast for them. So looking forward to that. They are
excited for that.
Yeah, they're amazing.
She get to rolling. When she get to talking, bro, she get to rolling.
Yes. So she,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So she gave us the blessing.
She gave you the go.
Yeah, she gave us the blessing to produce her podcast. So we're looking forward to them. They are definitely going to help the culture, help the light, help us. Get better. So. Yeah, that's what it is, man.
No doubt, bro. No doubt. And I'd be remiss to not say, because you said season, it made me think about it. My daughter's proms was this week, junior proms. Yeah. So it's prom season, man. So shout out to all the high school kids going to the prom and looking all fresh and looking fly. It was a lot of fly kids looking out there, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, they put me to shame how I looked at my prom.
You think so, man?
Man, how I looked at oh my gosh, man. My prom outfit, it was cool, but it's not like how the stuff is now, bro.
They taking it to another level, man.
Yeah,
it's fashion.
Definitely fashion.
The ideas they come up with, you know what I mean? It's amazing. It's crazy. So yeah, shout out to all the class of 2022, 2023 proms is coming up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to everybody that's doing that. That's what it is.
Scenes on deck, right? Scenes on deck. It was the James.
Class of 22
on deck.
For sure.
And one last thing, I want to give a special happy birthday to my best friend Jigs, man. You're the reason why I'm stumbling in here today, man. It was partying. We had a great time yesterday, man.
Oh, you was partying.
40th birthday, man. That's a milestone, bro.
40 years big. 40 years big. You know what I mean? That's next year for us. But,
next year for us.
I'm definitely want to do something like major. I do. Not necessarily to like birthdays are like, oh, I got to celebrate, birthdays like that. But I just think it is a good milestone, like you said, to reach 40 years of age. And, I think it's good to definitely celebrate that, man. So I want to do something definitely dope for my 40th for sure.
Me personally, I think birthdays are, it's your holiday. I call it it's your holiday. I tell everybody, enjoy your holiday because it is your holiday.
Right.
This is the most important day for you because it's your birth. A lot of people don't look at that's the day that you grace this earth. So and you only get, but even if you make it to 100, you only get to do it 100 times.
Right.
Think about that. So people don't really, you take it for granted, and 100 is like a milestone.
Yeah, and I want to be transparent. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to be cliche with them, but I think we should celebrate our life every day. But I'm not saying that we don't celebrate our birthday because our birthdays are amazing and we always want to celebrate those. But I think we should always just keep in mind that even though it's not our birthday, we should still have that same like celebration for life as much as you can. You know what I mean? Not saying that we're going to throw a party every day, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's good to just be thankful that we reaching another day. You know what I mean? So have that energy that you appreciate each and every day as much as your birthday. That's all, I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Each and every day.
Shout out to everybody who celebrate their birthdays. And
celebrate birthdays. Yeah, no doubt, man. Now to our topic. A lot of times we start assignments and in the middle of it, if it begins to get difficult, we fold up our tent. But having that tent-like mindset, that's the start of the problem right there. Is no stability. Is no insulation. It's only temporary. And with that frame of mind, I can see how it's easy for people to give up. We live in a day and age where people get comfortable. People don't take risks. Even if we look at ourselves in the mirror and unhappy with what we see, like say, for example, we need to lose weight or we think we fat, we'll sit there and look at ourselves and be like, yeah, I need to lose some weight. And that, like you identified it right then and there. But speaking of weight, you'll say, but wait, I'll just wait until next week to get started.
Right.
And that's a comfortable goal for you. That's why. But then next week it turned into 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. And then next thing you know, 365 days later, you like, damn, I'm a little bit bigger than what I was last year.
Right. That's true.
Yeah. But I say all that say, where are the challenges? Where is the eye of the tiger? Where is the lion heart? Which leads me to this title. With urgent actions, find logic into your purpose, passion, and profit. Don't let that fly over your head. Matter of fact, I'm going to repeat it again.
You might have to repeat that again.
Yes.
I ain't going to lie. You went straight in. Bring that back. Bring it on back.
With urgent actions.
Urgent action.
Find logic.
Find logic.
Into your purpose.
To your purpose.
Passion and profit.
And profit.
Bro, that's a pot of gold of words.
Yeah.
That's a pot of gold of words.
That urgent action is, that's very important because people won't place priority on certain things because it might not be interesting to them, or they don't want to put the work in, or there's no purpose or no passion behind it, so it's not going to be prioritized the right way.
Yeah.
But if you want to find time for something,
yes,
you find time for it. Believe that.
Prioritize. So what you got for this though, bro? What you think?
Yo, I think urgent action. You said effective logic, or you said urgent action.
So urgent action.
Right.
Find logic.
Find logic. Right.
So we finding urgent. So it's urgent that you take action and finding the importance in of what you trying or what you should be doing or what you want to do, or and
that leads to the purpose, the passion, and then the profit.
And then you get that profit, bro.
Yeah.
When you get that profit, and for people that always look at profit as money, man, this kind of profit money can't buy.
Okay.
You know, because again, you find your purpose, you got that passion.
Yeah.
And that reward.
Yeah.
That reward that you get from the hard work and trying to figure things out.
Yeah. And it's that is very, very instrumental in my life. You know, I really feel like right now I have a lot of passion and purpose on what I'm doing. You know, and you know, as far as like making, and I'm gonna use making profit as a profit because of course the word profit people do think of course is making financial gain.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not making no big financial gain right now on what I'm doing, but I feel the purpose in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I know the financial gain will come at some point, and that's not always going to be the goal per se. The goal is to just continue to connect good people together, inspire people, show real good, and just help people get their message out, their creativity out.
Yeah.
You know, show them that when they see what we're doing here, we got a good vibe and we're making good content, honest content, pure, you know what I mean? Yeah. And that's my goal, just to continue to be who I am, continue to be you know, purposeful in that, and continue to just, you know, make strides and get better and learning and working with people in that. And that's what I feel like my purpose, of course, in help with community, you know, and that's all about just, you know, connecting people, you know, and it's all about that. And it's like, you know, those things help you through your daily life, but it also does bring a passion. I mean, you got to have the passion for it, you know what I mean, first and foremost, and the purpose with it, and then the profit, and you know, that's gonna come, you know what I mean. So I think a lot of us struggle with trying to find that purpose, man, you know. And it took a minute for me to probably put myself in this position to feel what I'm feeling right now. It took a minute for me to like put some things down that my flesh maybe wanted or yearning, maybe being disciplined, trying to figure out things. And it's not like I don't have it all figured out yet right now at all, but I'm still getting closer and closer to this feeling I'm having, you know what I mean? And it's like I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fulfilled. Like I was doing this right here. I look forward to Sunday evenings.
Yeah.
You know, after my church service day, and shout out to Union Church, man. My church is an amazing church, and it's actually at Randallstown High School.
Randallstown High School.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and of course, we went to Randallstown. You know, so that's you know, dope in itself. Like my church is at the school. I go into the auditorium, but we have other campuses. There's one in Columbia. There's one in like PG County. It's we're about to open up another one in like North Carolina. So, you know, Union Church is it's a beautiful thing, man. So shout out to Union Church. And anybody who goes there, you know, definitely, you know, much love to y'all, and continue to and it's about finding God, you know what I mean, knowing God, finding freedom, you know, discovering purpose, and making a difference, you know what I mean? So those are the things I'm living on, you know what I mean? So that's what my purpose has pretty much been and where I'm going right now. And it's like me being in this building right now, you know, of course, it's right here in the area of Randallstown. You know what I mean? I purchased a house with me and my baby, my lady, in Owens Mills. So it's like a lot of things just lining up, you know what I mean? For me.
Lining up, man.
So it's like that right there in itself is major, but it's so much more that's going to be, you know, happening. So just to say that, man, the purpose is important. And it's like, it takes time to find that, but the passion, the purpose, what I'm doing, the music, the creativity, the podcast production, creative directing, having an eye for stuff is what I'm about, and helping people is what I'm about. So serving is what I'm about. So
serving, man.
It takes a minute to find it, but some people put the profit before all of that and think that, you know, you can get all that money and all that, you know what I mean? But then it's like, what's your next thing? You're like, oh, I got all this, then what? You know, there's nothing else you're looking forward to. Like, it's always a number. You like, if I get this number, then I'm good. Or if I do this, then I'm good. Right. But it's like, you should have, you're not saying you just want to continue to, you know, achieve. Of course you want to achieve, but you should have some type of purpose behind what you're doing, so it feels fulfilling when you're doing it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it's like, so like I said, my weekend was full of that. And the highlight of my weekend really was, I ain't gonna say the highlight because I had a bunch of highlights, but I love coaching my little guys in football. And it makes me feel good when parents come up to me. I ain't gonna lie, I was in my bag, offense coordinator. Like I was coming up with some.
She was on
dope
Josh McDaniels, or you was on your
Kyle Shanahan.
What's his name? Eric Benamy. Eric E. Benamy. Yeah.
Eric Ben. Yeah, I mean, he definitely needs. He deserves
a head coach.
He deserves a head coach job.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a whole nother.
That's another topic.
Like man,
definitely
black men can't get jobs, man. It's crazy.
Sucks, man. But
anyway, well, they got jobs, but not head coaching jobs, should I say?
But the parents have been coming to me, thanking me, and it's not me. It is the passion, but like you said, it's wanting to help and see people get better. And I think it's so easy to start with the children.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like I had a young guy. He doesn't really understand football, so the purpose of this league is a flag football league, but it's teaching them the fundamentals. They said, "Oh man, we want to win." I said, "Yeah." I said it's great to want to win, but the real victory is learning how to work as a team. Yeah. Like, and I'm teaching my little guys right now. Like, it's only 8 players, and it's only one football.
Gotcha.
Like so. Like some people, everybody wants the ball. Everybody wants the ball. Everybody, I keep saying team. We're a team. We're a team. Young kids, they get distracted, but you have to keep that passion in your heart and keep showing them the consistency of what you're talking about, and that is passion.
Yeah.
The purpose is, going there and doing it. What is your purpose? What are you looking at? That passion is like keep teaching, regardless of what hits you. This over here might hit you. This over here might hit you. Might knock you down to a knee. You might gotta take that knee. About like what I was saying last week about the shield. Like sometimes you gotta, you got a sword in the shield, but sometimes you got a shield for a while. Like you can't go on offense for a while,
right?
And like you just gotta shield yourself, keep shielding, and it's not like you're giving up. It's just you're regrouping.
Right.
That's how I feel. So I say all that to say, stay consistent. Like I said, with the passion, and the profit will see. Like the young guys, they scored a touchdown. We were down 14-0.
Okay.
And I drew up a play. Young dudes, it was a slick little reverse I had. It messed the whole little dudes the other team up.
That's dope.
Young dude wide open.
You had a reverse
touchdown. So
a triple reverse or a double reverse.
So what I did was I was running the play. I had a little shout out to King. King's on my team. He's like one of the little fastest dudes.
Okay.
Right? And I said,
it's always one of those fast ones.
So he did a handoff and he went left.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Kept doing left. So this time, everybody bid on that. And I said, you fake it to King, and you look up, right corner of the end zone, it's a touchdown, wide open. Just like I said it, touchdown.
Just like you drew it up.
Them little dudes was going crazy. That is the profit of staying consistent. And long story short, we did lose, but we we came back and we young guys, he still didn't understand. He caught the ball, our final play, he caught the ball at the 1 yard line, and all he had to do was back up. And he'd been in the end zone, and we would have tied the game. This is the last play of the game. And he caught the ball, and he thought he was in the end zone. But it's teaching, but they learned how to keep going as a team because they wanted to keep playing. That's the thing. So, it's awesome. And they running around, and just off of that, I look at that like, man, seeing kids happy because kids are being kids. Kids are learning how to do something that they see people doing on TV, not realizing how difficult it is, but also they're executing things like how they see their favorite players do.
Yeah.
So,
man,
it's beautiful.
That's really, like you say, that's profit for you to see that something you're passionate about, something that you put some time and effort in, and you enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
and you saw like a play that you know thought about that they executed well, and how happy they was that they executed it, and they won the game, or
no, they didn't win the game.
But it was just a touchdown.
They scored the touchdown.
Okay, well, even if I'm just saying, well, with that touchdown,
it
made them feel like, man, we was able to accomplish that. We got that done. It was something that we put together, from our coach, and that is an amazing thing to be involved in, man, especially with sports and children, and allowing them to just display their talents. So commend you on that, man, and the joy that you got from that is bar none is one of the most amazing things you can be fulfilling about. You know what I mean? Especially with your son on the team and watching him play. You know what I mean?
And the thing is, my son, I almost chopped him in his neck because the quarterback he threw him a ball right, it hit him right in his chest, and he didn't catch it. He knew he was
hit
gone.
His chest and he dropped it.
He was gone, bro. He know how to catch, but it hit him in his chest, and like he turned to run before he.
He was too fast.
I told him, I said, son, you gotta relax, man. You got
too quick on a draw.
You
gotta catch. You gotta catch the ball.
Catch the ball first, bro. Gotta catch the ball. He's ready to go. He's ready to score.
That's dope.
Shout out to DJ, man. Shout out to DJ, man.
Yeah, man. And that's like putting those proper placements of in your life and the priority that you placing that in, you putting that high on your priority list, like that's important to you. And I'm pretty sure it's nothing that would keep you from attending those games or coaching those games or being there for your those kids. You make that's an urgent,
it's very important,
very important to you, an urgent action that you need to be there for them, and being as though that you put that in that place and that's where you at with it, it's going to fulfill your life so much, and I want to encourage anybody out there, find something that is your niche to say, man, I want to put some time into this, and I want to see this flourish. I want to see this grow. I want to see this build more. I want to be more into this. And you're going to start to do whatever you need to do to put that in place, and focus on that. And it's important to try to have something like that because, we have to be, of course, we hope we have passions of some type of passion, of course, in our lives. And, if you're able to, place that passion in a place and make it happen, that's what it do. But, like you said, it's also just about wanting to do something, wanting to be in that space. Some things we just keep putting off and saying, well, you give up. You're like, oh, man, I can't really do this. I'm really not up for this. And this, again, speaking to my churches, we have a series called Limitless. We put limits on our lives. And, God doesn't put no limit on our lives. If we want to do something and we want to speak it and we want to make it happen, no matter how old you is, how long you ain't do something, or if you think you can't do something, you can put the time in and do it, man. All it takes is some time, some discipline, some thought to it. And make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
She got it. I'm recording.
No, but I just hit finish.
I'll call you right back. I'm recording.
I just hit finish. I was supposed to hit pause.
No, we good.
Actually, I'm still going.
I'm still
recording. My bad. I'm still going.
That was the
what? It was funny because that's crazy because I was going to hit end, but I didn't. So all listeners out there, we had a call come in. We still going for y'all.
The missus.
Right.
Yeah. So she maybe she was calling to say, I'm number one fan of the Transparency. Hey,
man, look, that's dope that, the Transparency Podcast is like, multi, it just has a lot of layers to it, not just this one person. Anybody can listen to it, is what I'm saying. Like, it's not just about one particular thing. It's about our life experiences and things that we go through. So anybody can listen to the Transparency Podcast, which is dope. You know what I mean?
So we're helping, and matter of fact, why I got her on my mind, she is the one that, because a lot of people are asking me, she's the one that brought up the idea of me, like, about the transparency hats that I wear.
Oh man, we gotta get the merch.
Working on some merch.
Hold up, you got something?
Well, this is kind of like this.
Hold up. Well, let the camera see it.
This shout out to my guy
for all the YouTubers.
Yeah, that's something. That's something small.
Anybody listening online?
We're going to actually get no shade to my man at security, because that guy take care of me always. He actually shirts.
We shoot.
He actually presses up my son's shirts every birthday. For his birthday, it'll be no on the back, and he also does so on Father's Day. I know we getting off topic, but on Father's Day, I always go to him and get my, because I always have like I get a shirt every year of all my children on my shirt.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
And I rock that every Father's Day.
That's fly.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So and just talk about merchandise and things like that. We are definitely able and doing press shirts, pressing up shirts here at the Content Complex.
See, that's
so we can put your merch on the T-shirts, hoodies, anything you want to put it on. We have a we're doing so. We're creating the pressing up merchandise as we speak. So that's actually going to be a part of the services we do here at the Content Complex as well.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. So look, all that passion and purpose and things that we were just talking about.
Right.
It's a beautiful thing, because I wanted to say I love the passion that you're talking about, church and going there and learning more about yourself. I think when you have a free mind, I talked to one of my friends today, and he basically was talking about his new partner that he has, and he was so excited about her, bro. He was like so excited about her, like she's helping him see things that he didn't know about himself. You know what I'm saying? And he just was like, I don't want to come off this high. And I I feel him, because it makes you look at things differently. So when I was talking to him, he was talking about all this stuff that he planned to do. And again, he was he just got a new home with his lady. And they rolling. He said, bro, just imagine how we gonna be in 3 years, 2 years, 5 years. Like, he was so excited, man. And like, when you see that passion, that purpose, that hunger, that drive, that like, oh man, like, bro, it makes me like, you know what I mean? Just seeing someone excited to build. So we were talking about children building on something. As adults, we are grown children building stuff too. We get excited.
Yeah, man.
Everyone gets excited.
Yeah.
You should get excited if something happens to you. You get a promotion.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You get you get a new crib. Yep. You get a new car. Yep. I see shout out to a few of my friends that posted their cars on. Man, post all that stuff, man. Yeah, Be excited about your achievements.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because it's an achievement. This is something that you wanted. You went, you got it, you grabbed it, and you grabbed that brass ring, and congratulations. But I will say this. When God gives us gifts, we have to maintain them too.
Yeah,
we have to maintain them. We have to take good care of them.
Yeah.
And that is not the finish line. It's not the finish line when you finally get that.
Yeah,
that is only a checkpoint in the life.
That's a major point right there. Again, it's that limitless feeling that I'm speaking on. We have goals and we want to achieve those goals, and when we do achieve them, we do still want to have a more hunger just to better ourselves or help others. Because it's not just about us. It's about allowing somebody to see what you've been able to accomplish and inspire them to accomplish it. Or if your purpose means you're spreading this love or spreading this energy, that's what it's about. Like you say, maintaining those things. Like when you do achieve those goals or achieve that height that you always wanted, now the work is, of course, is to steward it, appreciate it, take care of it, see the value in it, because sometimes when we reach those things, you do these things and you lose your values in a moments of trying to achieve these things.
Yeah.
So you don't want to lose your values, because when you get those things, it's not going to feel fulfilling, because you're losing who you are. You know what I mean? So when you're going about your life and you're achieving these things, keep your values intact. And again, you know, when you do get to those points, you know, celebrate them. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Celebrate those achievements and those things that you're able to grasp, you know, get your hands on in this life, man. Nothing wrong with that.
Celebrate it, but I will say, make sure, and I'm not telling people what to do. Maybe this is unsolicited advice, but when you're celebrating, make sure that you don't idolize it, meaning that
that's big.
This is, you know, it's because at the end of the day, it's material. It's material. No matter how much. Listen, man, you can have a house full of $1 million in cash. Right. That house can get burned to the ground. Now what?
Right.
You know?
Right.
That car that you got can get burned, it can get accident, get totaled.
Right. Can't worship these things.
Can't
idolize these things. You're absolutely right, man. It's materialistic things. These you know, this power or position that you know think that's going to make you be able to do so much. You idolizing these things because somebody else, you know, putting that much effort into it. But like, you know, again, you know, losing your values to achieve those things are not what it's about, man. You know, so hopefully, you know, that resonates or really translates to somebody well, because, you know, we're really just giving you just authentic, transparent conversation right now. To be honest, we just, you know, trying to, you know, get some people to understand some things on that level, because we always want to just improve people's life, man. That's what it's about. And, you know, doing something that's going to make you change your whole character when you're trying to achieve these things, or you doing something that you're gonna look back on and say, man, that wasn't right. I shouldn't have did that, or this. I really don't feel good with myself at this moment, or that's not what it's about. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind as you go achieving these things in life, and don't idolize these things, man, for sure.
Yeah, we are human. Like, so sometimes we'll backtrack and be like, "Dag, man, damn, I shouldn't have did this, or damn, I shouldn't have did that." But it's over. I mean, it's over. Take the L out of the lover. It is over, brother. That is it. It's over.
Take the L out of the lover. It's over, brother.
It's over. You gotta let it go.
Dropping.
You gotta you just gotta
let it go,
release
man.
It.
Release
you
it.
know,
free yourself.
Because like, you got your hand in the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? You holding on tight and you're fighting. But what are you fighting? You know what I'm saying? This is not a natural, like, you know. Because it's like tense on your hand. Like, if you hold your hand, if your hand's regular open, it's, you know, you're receiving. You know, you can't receive anything with your hands closed.
Right.
So why not drop the stuff that you do not need? You don't need it. You don't need it. It's almost like going on a flight. You know, we're going to go on a trip to, I don't know, Costa Rica. Let's go to Costa Rica.
Right.
You don't need your pants in Costa Rica, do you? You don't need your pants.
You might need some linen pants, or maybe some, maybe some, you know, a little comfortable.
Yeah, a little comfortable.
But you might not need no sweatpants. Like, you don't need to take no sweatpants to Costa Rica.
You don't need your snow boots.
You don't need no snow boots.
You don't need that. Like, it's certain things that you
don't need to
take with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Things that you can leave back. So with that being said, the stuff that you're holding on to, it's holding you down.
Let it go.
It's holding you down. And it's not holding you down the correct way. You know how somebody say, yo, I hold you down. Oh, this person held me down with this. This person held me down. They spotted me $50. This person held me down here. That thing. And really think about it. The more and more I think about it, sitting here thinking about it, you are, truth be told, you're idolizing your problem. Ever thought about that? So you're sitting there like idolizing your problem, like
giving it too much power.
You're giving it too much power over your life.
Energy, you know, it's too much.
Wow,
it's too much time, too much thought. You know, we're gonna be able to take care of problems. We want to be able to take care of problems, but don't let them take care of us. Like, we're not going to let them take over us. Our problems should not be our. And when I say problems, you know, we all got. Life ain't gonna be perfect, so we got things we're gonna go through. But, you know, what's really a problem? You know, like, are you able to feed your family? Are you able to have a house to raise yourself in? Do you have soap? Do you have water?
Yes.
Do you have like us clothes to put on your back?
The necessities of life.
I mean, if you have those things, I mean, that's you know, a big part of just
got the necessities in life, then you good.
Yeah, you're doing all right.
You good.
You know what I'm saying?
You're doing good.
You're doing all right. So let's make sure that we do understand and prioritize those problems and put them where they need to be placed at, and continue to just get better with it. We can handle a, I don't even like to come. I can't even come up with no problems that somebody maybe had like regular, not saying regular problems, but something that somebody would think about. But don't let them take over you. Basically, is what I'm saying. Keep it pushing.
You know what's a problem? A problem is someone being handicapped and they don't have an issue with themselves, but you're complaining about yourself and you're completely healthy. That is a problem in my eyes, because you're insulting people that man, they would trade positions with you in a heartbeat. And figure out and find those purposes and the passions and profit off of your position that you have. So now we got 4 P's. Profit off of your position that you trading.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. So we gotta keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Keep it pushing, man. And like I said, we are human. No one is like you can't. You're not a robot. We're not RoboCop. We're not, the Terminator and all these robots who.
We're real human beings, man.
We're human beings, So, we have feelings. Stuff hurt our feelings, whether we like to admit it or not. You get your feelings hurt. From small stuff to you calling somebody and they reject your call like immediately. You be like, whoa, they rejecting my call, like they hit the pitch button on me. What's going on? And you don't even know what they doing. They might be doing something.
Save yourself a lot of energy, a lot of you'll save yourself so much just by not worrying about whatever. Everybody got their own life. Everybody going through their own thing, man. Don't take everything personal. Don't take it out of context. So now we got 5 P's. Yeah, don't take it out of context, man. Just be in the moment. Understand everybody got lives. Everybody go through things, and everybody have situations. Everybody have things they go through. But we're not going to make that ruin our whole week or day or whatever it is, just because something didn't go your way or something didn't go according to your plan. Keep it pushing. It doesn't change the goal. Your plan just might need to be rerouted. It doesn't change the goal, though. It doesn't change what you're doing.
So I do got a question, right? I just thought about it, right? Because you said keep going, right? And I thought about this,
keep going.
Like them compressing machines, right? So what would you do if everything is hitting you all at once and you're getting you're getting squished? How do you
getting squished?
How do you, the walls are caving in on you? Where's your escape hatch? What is your escape hatch?
Look, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm claustrophobic. I ain't gonna lie, I'm claustrophobic. So that analogy is really gonna throw me off, because you're saying the walls closing in.
The walls closing, but where's your escape hatch?
When you thinking like that, it's difficult to even try to get an understanding, because if you really want to think of that in context of this, for people who listening, this is a good question. Is the walls closing in, or something? Let's just say things are coming at you every which way. You don't know what to do. The first thing I think that someone should, what I would probably do in that, is just understand what it is, and try to just take a breath on man, what's the first thing? What's the priority here? What's the first thing I need to do here?
Yeah.
If it's just take it, grow, just breathe and take it like a man, and just focus up and say, look, this is what it is. The wall's closing in. I can't get out of this. I'm gonna just handle this. I'm gonna deal with it. Or if it's something that you feel like all these things coming at you, but you want to feel like, I want to get out of this or whatever, you prioritize it the best way you can. Look, let me deal with this most important thing first, and then I'll work on the secondary thing, or I'll work on the third thing when I get to it. I work on the fourth thing. But you definitely have to figure out, when all these things coming at you at once, it's a learning process. You got to figure out what's the most important, as far as your passion or your purpose, whatever it is you're going through. Take care of that first. Focus on that one thing at a time. Let me take care of this.
That was my answer. I was saying that.
Then I'll take care of what's next on a priority list. And then things will open up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It will open up. Once you take care of those things that one at a time, it'll open up. But yeah, that's what I think you should do.
Yeah, because I was sitting there thinking you can't be the Tasmanian devil and rip everything to shreds at once. Like, got me. And you have to focus on one task. What is the most, you have to identify what's the most important thing to tackle.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it becomes so overwhelming that you might see like everything seems like way over the top. But if you tackle one thing, sometimes everything falls in place.
It does.
And then a lot of times you tackle the most important thing, and then next thing you know, you like, oh, yo, they were small potatoes. Right. I'm sitting there like tripping.
All right.
Because our anxiety, I have horrible anxiety. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? You know what I mean? But then it's like a woosah, and just planning the you just gotta plan your attack. You gotta plan your attack, and strategically come up with something and be like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. And also, I will say you gotta ask God to help you put eyes on it and say, Lord, give me some X-ray vision here, Lord. Give me some X-ray vision.
Yes.
Help me look through everything. And let me find that cancer. What's the thing that's gonna cause all this to spread? Let me attack that so nothing else can spread. So the cancer is like I said, you identify that and say, okay, because again, that cancer can spread. It can spread to your lungs, your esophagus, your colon, your brain, everything.
Right.
But you know what? I never heard someone had cancer in their heart. So you get that heart, and when you get your heart, and that's that passion, you protect what you got going on, and your profit will be that cancer will be in remission, and then eventually go away from you identifying which one is the big issue. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. To go back, like you said, you would ask, God to help you see what is important, or help you give you that X-ray vision to know what should I do right here, Lord?
What is the one? What is the one that I need to heed?
Right. What is
it heed on? Take heed.
Take heed. Oh yeah. Which one do I need to take heed to and focus on, or which one do I need to put my passion and purpose on right now to prioritize it? Right. And that's a big thing. And like I said, I sit in that moment, you understand it, you breathe, you ask God, what should I do? And I'm telling you, if you're a true believer, or even if you having trouble with that, sometimes you just need to take a Excel and just look. Let me just take care. Let me just sit here and listen to what God is speaking to me and what I need to do.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to make that first step. You might not be able to figure everything out in that first day or that first moment, but you will move towards a solution. Believe that, and that's what it's about. Yeah. That's important.
Yeah, because this is not a. I never heard of anyone dying from cancer instantly too. You know what I mean? It's it's kind of like a slow, meticulous attack. And that's how life is, a slow, meticulous attack.
Right.
So you're going to be high, and we were talking about that. Celebrate, like how you were saying earlier, celebrate life when you do.
Yeah, man.
But also, when you get that achievement and that profit from going through all the stuff that you need to, celebrate that.
Celebrate it, man.
And going to celebrate that. You winning. You won that. So what's the next W that you can accomplish?
And yeah, that's important to understand too, man. It's okay to celebrate those things, like we said earlier. And once you're able to overcome a major thing in your life, it's okay to breathe a little bit, and not feel like you gotta like, jump and like or sometimes you just need to take a moment is what I'm saying. Just take a moment, understand what happened, understand that you was able to, take care of that, give yourself some time to recover, recuperate, whatever it is you did overcome, and then go to the next thing. Don't feel like you got to jump right into something right back, right, the next day. You know what I mean? So that's important.
Yep. Because listen, man, like a lot of times it'd be like I always go back because I don't play video games no more, but I used to be big on video games. And, you know, you can get the remember the Sonic the Hedgehog. Shout out to Sonic the Hedgehog. I think they just came out.
Still a classic game movie. My son loves Sonic. That's just like his favorite character game to play.
Yeah, they actually she actually I didn't go, but she took them to see Sonic. I was in Delaware. But she took them to see Sonic. But Sonic, I remember it was up, down, left, right, A, B, start. That was to get
down, left, right, A, B, start.
To get the code to go to whatever board you wanted to go to. But it's like it's not that the nostalgia of, beating the game from using the cheat code. It really just is like, but you go through all that work, each board, because each board is helping you get better. How are you going to get better?
Through skipping.
Trying to skip and use cheat codes to get through life.
Yeah.
You might can get a cheat code and you might get but bro, like how are you going to, I just feel like if you get to the next stage, you're going to say like no one's going to, I got it now. Even if something's even if all right, I'm going to do this to you. All right, Sonic, you get knocked down, you get the rings taken away from you and all that stuff. Like, you're going to hit bumps in the road, bro. You're going to lose your rings.
Right.
But the great thing is you can collect it.
Right, you can get them all back.
You can get them all back.
And more.
And get more. In your travels.
Yeah.
In your travels. But if you don't go through those travels, if you don't hit those roads, if you just cheat to get to the next,
it's not success. It's not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say not success because people do get success by doing things of that nature, but the process of the growth, sooner or later it will run out because you didn't learn anything during the process. You didn't gather any knowledge. You didn't gather any learning tools. You didn't, have life-changing experiences through those moments. And, if you don't have none of those, it doesn't build your character and fabric of who you are, so nothing will be easy, man. Like everybody want things easy. Like it's not easy, bro. Nothing will be easy. If you really want something to be worth something, to be just an amazing life experience or an achievement in life, believe you me, you got to work. You got to go through the hard, difficult days. You got to get up when you don't want to get up. You got to be able to overcome and talk about stuff that you don't want to talk about. You got to be able to grow, get better with time. Nobody is going to be receptive to someone who had something maybe given all the time. Like you don't have any experiences to communicate what you've been through. You know what I mean? So it's going to show at the end of the day at some point.
Yes.
So just keep that in mind as we go about our journey, man. Nothing going to be easy. If it is easy, then something's not right. It's off. You know what I mean? If you go through if you put the work in and you work hard at something and you achieve those things, it feels so much better. That's what I'm saying. It feels better. Believe in me, it feels so much better to see that growth. And when you get to those points, believe it, it's going to feel much better. If it was easy.
Yeah, I remember, and I always throw these personal stories out there. Personal stories on the Transparency Podcast.
On the
Randallstown High School, we had a teacher named Miss Drummond.
Drummond.
Shout out to Miss Drummond. She was a little older, so I don't know. Miss Drummond,
what you saying?
What
are you trying to say?
Miss Drummond, Miss Drummond might still be around. I don't know.
What are you trying to inquire about, Mrs. Drummond here?
I don't know. I'm just saying Miss Drummond might still be around. I don't know.
Hey, Miss Drummond, if you're listening, how you doing?
Shout out to Miss Drummond.
Shout out to Miss Drummond.
Miss Drummond will always be, and if I saw her today, man, I would get on my knee and kiss her hand and say thank you.
Oh, wow.
Because she taught me in school.
On your knee and kiss her hand. Okay. Yeah. This is major. Go for it.
Yeah, because how you were saying, like, Randallstown, I'll be honest with you. It was some teachers that held you accountable.
Yeah.
Some
for
teachers,
sure. Some good teachers around town, for sure.
Some teachers held you accountable.
Miss Davis. Shout out to Miss Davis.
Miss Davis. I remember Miss Davis. Oh, yeah, Miss Davis.
Miss Davis.
Yeah, Miss Davis. Yo, remember, see, I'm losing track, but
I ain't mean to get off the track about Miss Davis.
I always think about Mr. Piet, man. One time he was chasing he was chasing somebody. He always had that Green Bay Packer towel. Mr. Piet was short. He was short, little fat, but he was fast. He was real fast. He was chasing somebody in the hallway, and Steven stuck their leg out and tripped him, man.
Oh, wow.
He was safe. The kid walked right next to him, safe, like that.
Wow.
In office. Yeah. But
Brownstown was office. Yeah, Brownstown was something special.
Yeah, but back to Miss Drummond.
Still is though, regard.
Yeah, back to Miss Drummond. I feel like Randallstown, a lot of teachers was letting you skate. You know, they wouldn't check all your work. Miss Drummond, she was like kind of like a college professor. And like, bro, I'm gonna tell you, the first year in her class, I thought I was going to skate through it. I failed. I failed. So I'm back in biology in my 10th grade year. And guess who's my biology teacher in the 10th grade?
Miss Drummond.
Miss Drummond, out of like 3 different. So she said, good to see you back, Harry Swan.
Oh, wow.
You know, Mr. Swan. And I said, hi, Miss Drummond.
Mr. Swan, huh?
And you know what? Long story short, I bust my ass in her class so much, right?
Yeah, man.
I worked hard. And y'all know the funny thing about this? I worked so hard in her class. My final grade, guess what my final grade was in the class?
What was that?
A D.
You tried. Hey, man, you passed.
But I
D
tried,
is passing, but
I tried. I put so much pride.
Wasn't so much E.
I put so much passion in it, and my mother witnessed it. My mother will tell you, that was the most, I say all that to say, that was the most proudest grade I got at Randallstown, because I know for a fact that I tried my best.
Tried your best.
Tried my absolute best. And she was great.
She challenged you, man.
She challenged, and it was like, yeah, it definitely was a D. It wasn't a C.
It definitely was. Was it a low D or was it?
It was almost. It was like
almost
69.
A C. All right, 69. All right.
Drummond, I couldn't. She said, and that's the thing that I do remember. It was not a C. It was a 69. And I was like, "Come on, Miss Drummond, I couldn't get a C." She said, "No."
Why was she?
And kept it moving.
It's not what you earned. It's not what you gave.
It's not what you earned, man. And Miss Drummond.
She challenged you, brother. That's what happens.
She was a and that was.
You need them.
She's a teacher. Besides, like certain people, like Miss Ash was one of my favorites, and like you said, Miss Davis was real cool. And Miss Dameron, I used to like Miss Dameron. She was like a Spanish teacher. She was real nice, man. Beautiful too, real beautiful. But Miss Drummond, man, she shout out to Miss Drummond. She made me grind the hardest I ever grinded for a grade.
Hey, man.
And but also that told me that another thing that told me college was not for me. College was not for me. Grading like that.
Hey.
So I ended up going to trade school.
Hey, man, that's everybody listening out there. You know, college is not for everybody. It's all good. I went to culinary school. I went to ITT Technical Institute. You know, I did a lot of on training stuff. I got a lot of hands-on training for a lot of things I'm doing now as well. So there's nothing wrong with trade schools, nothing wrong with different schools, man. College ain't for you. It ain't for you. You know what I mean? So, anybody out there, don't feel a way because you didn't go to a university or you didn't go to a community college. Like, it's all good. Whatever you went to, man, that's your path that you took.
Your path.
And that was the path that was for you.
Your path.
And if you still want to achieve some things, you can achieve them. You can still do whatever it is you want to do.
Yeah. Because we eye it up and we say, college, that's what you're supposed to do. And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man. Like, look at all these chicks doing makeup. They making a lot of money.
You don't even need a college degree to start a business, though. That's the thing.
Right.
You don't need a college degree for none of that.
Man, listen, I used to date this. I dated this makeup girl, and we still cool to this day. But, bro, she's bringing home a lot of money just doing makeup.
Yeah.
And eyelashes and stuff. Shit, matter of fact, man. She don't. Well, I haven't spoken to her in maybe about 6 months or so. But
it's a business.
She stopped doing makeup because she was making so much money doing eyelashes, and eyelashes. And she would go to Houston. She would go to Miami. Mm-hmm. She would go different places, not just Baltimore. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I mean, you could do hair. You could do it's just so much stuff. So much, man, it's so much stuff that you can do. It's not just college or I got to go to a university. You do not have to go to a university.
Hey,
you don't have to.
Passion, purpose,
yes,
profit. Find your passion before you just go to school. Or try to find your purpose. I mean, like I said, it's
purpose.
difficult to maybe find it early in those high school days. But, some people do go to college to find those things as well. So it's good to that. But just find it. And the rest will be, working out for you. The rest will work out.
Your purpose will be there. Your purpose will be there. Cause you have a passion for something. Yeah. It's something that it'd be eating at you. It will be eating at you. Like this podcast. Before I got it started, December the 6th. I think December the 6th was the first episode. Go check that out. It was Life Owes You Nothing because it's too busy paying the world attention. Check that out. But my passion is to talk. My passion is to write. My passion is to. It always was like that. And remember we had the Maryland school writing test. Remember we had that in middle school.
I think I do remember that. Yeah,
I remember, and I still have it at my mother's house. That's another proud grade I had. I got a perfect score on that. I do not remember what I wrote about, so don't ask me, don't DM me. But dope. I got a perfect score. Now, the Maryland Functional, that's what it was called, Maryland Functional Math Test, Maryland Functional Writing Test. Maryland Functional Math Test, by the grace of God, I passed that.
Hey man, so that's good.
But
that's a blessing.
I always knew that my passion was writing, and my passion was I would get on the cloud, and I would go on a trip. And when I go on my trip, on my cloud, nobody can come with me, unfortunately. But I can bring you back pictures. I can bring you back photos of what I have, and I can bring you back some souvenirs. So congratulations to you that that passion and that purpose is writing, man.
That's what it is. That's dope. You was able to find that. You already knew what that was. Now that you have that,
at a young age.
I mean, you're doing something more than amazing right now, man. You're giving people something to look forward to, engage, better their lives from, listen to weekly, and get knowledge from our personal experiences. Absolutely. And what we doing. I mean, I think it's just commendable, man. It's what it's about.
Definitely commendable, man. And like I said, I appreciate you, brother, because your passion, like you said, is getting all this. Hey, we wouldn't be on YouTube if it wasn't for this guy here.
Oh man, I thank you. Appreciate that.
The visuals, the hard work that he put in, it's amazing. And we're going to keep going. We definitely going to keep going because
we is.
That passion he has, and that passion that I have, the Transparency Podcast is going to expand.
It's going to keep moving.
Keep going up, man.
For sure.
Going up.
So, yeah, man, I think, again, anybody's listening, make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube page. Make sure y'all listen to us. If you're watching us or listen to us, you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple, iHeart. Make sure that you checked all of the the episodes that we have out. We're gonna keep giving you more again. We have some guests coming through.
Yeah, we got some guests. So we have a guest next week.
Are you gonna let the cat out of the bag now?
Well, I ain't gonna let the cat out of the bag. Just look at look at our page.
Follow the Instagram.
Follow Instagram.
Of course, follow Instagram.
We'll disclose our guests. We got something lined up for you. Hint.
If you want to drop it, go for
it. I'm not gonna drop. I'm just.
We're gonna talk off.
If you're inquiring minds about
hit us up.
Moving and getting your own cribs and stuff like that. That's something big. That is something big.
Next episode is gonna be major. Yeah. There's a lot of people doing that. A lot of people getting some houses, getting these properties together. Looking forward to that. So yeah, leave a comment. Check us out. If you want to know who that is. We're gonna be, coming live and direct next week. It's gonna be big.
Yes, and I also I'm always transparent. Few people have wrote me in our DM, so I have some interesting people that are trying to get on. So just keep it coming, bro. And if you would like to come on, just DM us, and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, man.
We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I hope that you liked this podcast. Well, not like, love this podcast
for sure. For sure.
So please like, share, subscribe. And I go by the name of Big O. This is Moody.
You already know.
And this is the Transparency Podcast.